I guess, but I still think pretty strong.
The battle begins.
All right. So you see a little bit of skirmishing over the runes, but nothing too much. So there's the situation here where it's like the dagger doesn't really slow you, so you're getting a lot less value out of your auto attacks. That being said, he's still doing some significant chip damage.
GBK and Excellent Storm, and Ember just got a little bit of a nerf.
Because Planet is getting absolutely slapped by Katomi here on this Warlock, which kind of just the nature of this hero.
Gorgon's Grasp.
I think right now, well, hold on. Darkseer, take a lot of damage. Holding a second skill point, will end up just going for the vacuum to try and get first blood. He does! Oh my goodness.
Some Lotus fights, save without the help of
value it is. So always got to be careful that there's not just a bunch of mangoes sitting in her inventory if you want to try and go for a kill.
Fortunately, I think they have a pretty strong lane down there, so he hasn't needed a bunch of mangoes to spam things out.
He just took two. Yeah, he got two instances of the Gorgon's Grasp, and right there, Pure. We'll see the Blink Strike cast range potentially making a big difference as they're trying to dive him and they get the kill.
Glorious.
Things down here. Mostly an even farm fest in actually really all the lanes. But with that kill, maybe Medusa starting to pull ahead of the PA. Save? Gets interrupted. He should be dead here. Lane continues to go.
They're already set up on top bottom lane. It's gonna spawn. It's an amplify damage nowadays. It's not the easiest thing to hit, but when you're in the lane fighting for CS, you know, you don't have much that you can really miss. Kaya and then Meteor Hammer.
Hell yeah.
It's kind of a sick build, I'll give you that. We'll see how it works out. They managed to interrupt the surge away. The Searing Chain's now out, but there's a wall. They really want Shiro, but they won't get him. Miro doing a lot of damage here. In comes the Storm Spirit. The amplify damage from nothing to say. It's not going to be enough for him to secure the kill. They do manage to take down the Darkseer, but GPK trying to finish off the Jakiro.
This Darkseer, who I think already had the Vanguard, or maybe it wasn't finished yet, has it now, which means the kills going forward will be a lot harder.
Jakiro up here. Do they have the grab? They do. Ice Path on the money. Very nicely done. Kill shot out from Planet because Medusa doesn't get slowed, so you don't have like any of these extra like auto attacks you get in from the daggers. Shackle shot top lane into the Macro Pyre, into the Gorgon's Grasp.
It's gonna be, I guess it'll be a regular timing because she's going straight Battle Fury, but
we're gonna see Tidebound mount another offensive here mid. Save level 6 here. They jump in on GPK. They do manage to get with the Tame the Beast, but it's just not enough damage. There's gonna be a great wall though. But no one's gonna get caught on the Wheel of Wonder either. A little bit of maybe miscommunication. The Fatal Bonds here on the Jakiro might be able to kill him if they can get some damage into NTS, but wow, that was a little bit of a sloppy fight there from Betboom. Not something we normally see. Save in the mid lane now in a lot of trouble. The Shackles held him down. There's the second. And NTS trying to finish the job, ends up getting him with a sleight of fist, and now GPK's in trouble. Ice Path, they continue to chip away at this mid tower.
Build, right? He's like, I'm going now. I'm pushing your tier 2 at 13 minutes. Where's your physical damage to threaten me? Oh, 5k lead here is pretty good for Tidebound, and you have to keep maintaining this, because as soon as you start falling behind, that is where Betboom's draft starts to look scary. The PA catches up, the wall will be very strong.
I kind of expected 044 on offlane Medusa. You don't really need split shot, but the fact that he's so comfortable going for these pushes is impressive. Bottom lane, they get the tier 1 tower. Save will be...
It's funny to think of it as a really strong team fight item, but I mean, it is for Ember. It's essentially an aura, the way this hero functions, so that's pretty big. Mid lane. Meteor combo.
The Shackle comes out anyway. There's so much layering of spells. Like Tidebound is just so on point this game with just making sure they're not overlapping these stuns. Wait until you get the extra Gorgon's Grasp volley, dude. Oh.
Just a mere 15 levels away from that.
He's almost there, dude. Don't tell us the numbers.
Just
never tell me the odds.
The sickest thing.
Legitimately afraid to go on the Medusa because there's a tier 1 tower they can teleport back into. They just do not have damage right now.
Kanomi trying to hold this, but they're coming in. I don't know if you can stay here.
Right, shield rune secured. Pure mid lane. You need to run, buddy. That's a Gale. Oh no!
Immediate value, and why you see it's so important to grab these tormentors.
I think, okay, this looks like a very different Betboom than what we saw yesterday. I feel like they are completely mind flayed right now at the state of this game, because all of their other games, they've either like come out ahead in the lane or at least been close. Top side, Wheel of Wonder, connects on a planet.
I think you're right. It is pretty different. We've seen them come out ahead. Oh, wait, Shiro? Maybe they're getting the momentum now.
This is a really big kill. Life nears out. Massive Gorgon's grasp into the Meteor Hammer. Miro's burning. GPK will be able to zip away. Save. Should be fine as well. Okay, this is a...
It's a lot. That last fight...
It's pretty cool.
If they hadn't lost Shiro to start that off...
I mean, this is the thing. They have put so much pressure against Betboom's map here. They have taken...
You have lost most of your tier 2s at this point. So they're Tidebound coming into the bottom lane, the only place with towers left. I think that will be the hardest part of the game.
Betboom had a really rough start to this game, but they're definitely not out. Oh, Miro gets caught in the sleight of fist. Nothing to Zane. Might be in some trouble. The Wheel of Wonder. The Fear is going to hold him in place. They drop the Golem as well. Betboom's down, but not out. Their team fight is exceptionally strong. So if they don't lose their base...
but hopefully going forward for them, they'll be able to find more heroes. Does seem like Tidebound... You know, maybe they don't want to give much time to them. Yeah, they're coming straight up.
Wheel of Wonder and Golem on cooldown. You got a Meteor Hammer. Just start getting aggressive. But you do have to be a little bit careful of the damage from the Ringmaster. Like, unironically, these daggers do a lot of work over time. Not the fastest. Bach just lost his scythe, actually, on Courier.
Like he doesn't.
Some questions here. Scythe of Ice, obviously. Oh, hold on. You're gonna have to take over.
We have Meteor Hammers dropping in mid. Nothing more hype than that. GPK trying to cut waves bottom. I mean, this is what he's got to do, and actually all of them have to do. Ooh, into the ward. That was a little scary. Mid and bottom are already halfway dead. Shiro sneaks up invis. They drop the wall. It is not well, maybe it is enough to save. I can't believe he's actually surviving right now.
He can get Miro out of this too. Okay.
I can't believe
very impressive. Well, the Frost Dragon combined with the daggers, have actually brought him quite low. Bach with a Gleipnir will be able to catch the Phantom Assassin. Pure continues to get the blink out. Okay, is that dagger gonna kill? Okay, it was close. He had to arm to toggle it.
You don't care at all about giving the illusion. No right-click damage.
I mean, does he even have the like split strike or the split attack?
1 point.
Or does he just go stats? Okay, yeah, I was gonna say I would probably just go stats at this point. It doesn't really do you much good. Counterpoint: the net worth lead is dwindling. We are down to 5,000. If it wasn't for these buildings, it would be even. Legitimately, there's so many extra towers that have fallen. Then we're gonna see a nice Gleipnir set up here onto the Warlock. He's gonna get saved by the Ringmaster, but is he gonna die? He turns around, drops the Golem at the last second. They get the Aegis. This wall's in a pretty decent spot if they can try and stay on top of Shiro. The Vortex will pull him back in. That's a huge kill and a defense now from Betboom. Tidebound need to leave.
Done, everyone.
And the illusion.
But really good stuff from Save. He actually got a perfectly timed Tame the Beast, I think, when he was respawning. So maybe he couldn't activate BKB. It was like the Fear into Vortex. But Save's Ringmaster is really scary. If you guys haven't seen him play this hero, He's usually on point with it, but it is
up to be fought for. Think they'll be ready to go as a team and feel confident about it.
Oh! NTS got bombed, but still chasing here with this haster. It has a nullifier. Okay, Katomi, you're dead, buddy. Crimson Guard, which is dispellable. We have the Surge, all that type of stuff. So, and despite everything that's been going on, they need to, in the mid lane, just continuing to drop Meteor Hammers on these buildings. There is a ward scouting them out, though. Oh, Miro, he's going to get jumped on. Can they actually keep him out of this? No. Way too much damage coming through. The Phantom Assassin stuck on the Gale. The blur, is it going to break? It is. He's forced to BKB TP home.
Kind of back on track. Like, look at this. It's just walking up. He's going to finish this. I think that should kill it.
It's dead. That'll kill him at the range for sure.
And her abilities are still going to be good against that. Like Stone Gaze, the Gorgon's Grasp, Mystic Snake, Scythe, Meteor. Like, everything is good if you're trying to ignore her and get to her team in the back.
I think that's the better way to go. Smoke's going to come out, but scanned immediately here by Tidebound, so they know something's up. Question is, will any of them get found? Smoke's going to pop. They find Pure. He does have a BKB, but he gets stunned up for the moment. He needs some help. Ice Path Macropire is out. GPK looking for an opening on the back line, but the Glimmer Cave's going to get them to safety. Shiro, he might need to be a little bit careful. The Wheel of Wonder, the damage comes through. And now NTS on the run here from GPK. Does he have the damage? The Vortex is out. He's so dang low. Nullifier doing some work, but now Bach in trouble as Pure trying to chase after him. He can't be slowed, but you're also not that fast. Pure continuing the chase. Just needs one crit here. Can he do it? A big Lotus comes in from Y. Ice Path out here onto 2. The Gleipnir continuing to hold them down.
This is so
but
deep.
the base, they will indeed. Ember's coming in. Pure, you need to get out of here. He's going to get changed up on the high ground. Nullifier is out looking for a Blink Strike target. He gets there, but nothing to say, is looking to get really aggressive. Miro comes in. GPK, not very healthy. A shackle from Planets got him. What a hold here from Tidebound. They get the Ringmaster. Pure trying to just go back in instead. He's got a Satanic in a second. Will he use it? You can't go for the Medusa with this. He gets the greatest. He's just going to do it himself. Pure, seemingly the new Medusa of this game, and cannot die. They're going to chase, get their hands onto the Darkseer. Scythe comes out. Will keep Pure held for a moment. Big Vacuum's going to pull Bach in pretty far. But a slow disengage Katomi. Will he be able to escape? They don't have a stun for him. Pure going to blur dodge the shackle. What? Dude, this fight started in dire mid lane.
They found Pure. Another BKB.
Stone Gaze has got him. Bach right on the money with this. He's going to need help, but now that Shiro is here, I don't think he's getting out of that one. The Silver Edge break will finally do it.
Forget you've been fighting for like 2 minutes at this point. She had it again. So now the Aegis picked up. Now you have the Banner. Amplify damage rune spawning as well.
We'll see if they find their opening. They get the DK form up, but an immediate goal and a fear to follow. Goodbye, Tidebound. You lose 2 right away. They're gonna pop the Stone Gaze out. Fox gonna be able to TP, but it's leaving NTS here to the devices of the enemy team. Y getting chased down from GPK. Miro able to help secure that one. I mean, no BKB possibility, right, either. I don't think he even got to cast it. I think he got chain stunned out the moment the Golem connects. It's a fear into the Wheel of Wonder. I don't even think they ever were ahead, if I'm honest. I'll double check the graph, but I think this might legitimately be, I think that might be where it needs to come from. We'll jump in. GPK just rolls the dice and he finds 2. The stuns are out from the Wheel of Wonder, and Bach with the Stone Gaze is going to try and run away. But guess what? Storm Spirit's looking for more. Lincolns will protect Planet, but Bach and Shiro in some trouble. They want the BKB. They're going to get it. The spotlight is out. And now Miro in pursuit. He doesn't have the wall, but they force the buyback on the Ember. GPK a little bit of trouble. Big Gorgon's Grasp is going to catch the whole back line, but can they do anything with this on the side of Tidebound?
I got game-winning vibes from right here, guys. Let's go.
Sometimes it's all you need. Shiro might be in trouble. Hex comes out to break in for the Phantom Assassin. He's dead for 90. No buyback is wise. Gonna get caught from the nullifier, and just like that, Betboom. Roche is up.
Are scattered.
I mean, this game has been so close for the last like 15 minutes, but the last 2 fights did not feel close at all.
Oh wait, it is cheese refresher. What am I?
The mischance is
also
not bad,
reveals invis heroes, which I think people forget, which is kind of nice versus Silver Edge. You don't have to carry dust and fill up a slot that way.
Okay. Oh. Here. Taking a decent chunk of damage. They just jump here onto Bach. The Hex is out, but again, the Medusa, the tankiest target on the side of Tidebound. Pure again, just getting chipped down. Needs to be careful. There's gonna be the escape back coming through for the Ringmaster. Jumps away. He has a Satanic to heal off of. Yeah, ringback wall. They got 2. Can they actually bring down this Medusa? For now, he's surviving. Shiro with his BKB doing what he can, but in comes the Phantom Assassin. The Stone Gate's trying to keep her at bay, but Pure's gonna turn right back around, trying to finish off Shiro. Can they do it? It's GPK instead. The Vortex holds him down, but he zips back to safety. In goes the Phantom Assassin. One more time with the pressure. The second vacuum pulls them back in. Can they actually get out of here? Shiro's dead without buyback. Bach on just a sliver of HP. The Ice Path will hold this Phantom Assassin back, but it's the lanes of Barracks that are in trouble.
No Shiro, though. I don't think you can kill her a second time without him.
I mean, Bach is very disruptive in these fights. But yeah, without the Dragon Knight, how do you kill Pure?
First GPK's initiation earlier in the mid lane, Miero on that push. He's like, GPK joining his team, perhaps looking for a fight, as Roche could potentially spawn.
Oh, Hex in, the ward on the backside of the tower. It's gonna be able to find the Jakiro. That's a good pick. They're just gonna jump right in here on Pure. The ward, it expires as well. Oh, that hurts. All right, we've seen them kill the Phantom Assassin before. The Nullifier has to be on there again in advance in order to prevent the escape back to jump in. The Hex, they're gonna put some damage here into the Medusa. Now, can you actually kill this monster? They got her, you're kidding me. What is this? The Phantom Assassin is too strong. 95 seconds, has buyback. But can they do anything with it? They're gonna jump in, the Phantom Assassin, but there's the escape backs once again to get the safety. Pure is gonna blink on out the wall, holding back this Dragon Knight, and well, the Ember gets caught on the front side. Big Stone Gaze is out, they're trying to chase for more. There's a vacuum as well. GPK trying to do the work that he can, but the PA's dead. She hits the deck, Aegis gonna hit the Rapier as well, but the Golems, hold up, Warlock is destroying these guys, and Shiro can't stand his ground. In comes the Medusa, Vortexer back into the swamp, and now 3 dead, no buybacks. Betboom looking to close out game number 1, and they have done it for what seemed like complete and certain defeat.
That is a very impressive win from Betboom. They had to hang on for so long.